Okay children, let us see. I have created one web page over here and I tried to make a timetable using table tag. So as you observe this table carefully, you can see here timetable as a heading. It's coming timetable online classes for class 7 16 November 2022, 21st November 2020. So as you see, the same caption is coming in 3 different lines. So we need to use BR tag here. This is coming under the caption tag, and then we have used here BR tag. Now come and observe this table. So if you observe this table, you can see I have used only one attribute of table tag, that is a border, and that is 3 pixels. And if you see how many rows and columns are in this table, so you can see 1 2 3 4 5 6 columns, and 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 rows are in this table. And if you observe that Diwali break is coming in one cell and rest of the cells are not there, and this place is empty. Now what we need to do, we want that this Diwali break should cover all these 4 columns and form a single cell. So how can we do it? We can do it with the help of call span. Call span is an attribute of TD tag, and children, you know, it combines the cell horizontally, right? And now if you observe the table, you can see in the last period, that is a common period that every day it is a project. So instead of printing project 4 times, we can even print once also as a common. So how can we merge these rows in a single cell? Using row span. That is also a attribute of TD tag. So let us see how we can do this. So already I have written here the coding. HTML head, call span, row span as a title, and as you see here, the body has no attribute, and if you see here, I have used only single attribute of table, that is a border, then caption, and in between I have used BR tag to give breaks in the sentence. Now as you observe here, this is the first row which is having these details. With the help of TH, you have filled the time of this row, and this is the second row, and this is the third row. So what we need to do, we need to merge the Diwali break with the rest of the columns, and we want to create a single cell. So how can we do that? Let us see here. Now because I want to merge this Diwali break, so what we do it here, just write TD, just take this TD, the second one, the first cell is having a date that we don't want to merge. So in the second TD, you write call span is equal to, and then how many columns we want to merge. So let us see once more how many columns we want to merge. So 1 2 3 4 columns, and including this also we will take, because this cell is going to merge with these rest. So but here we can take 5 is a column, 5 columns. Okay, now here in the 17th also same way, call span is equal to 5 columns. Now save it and just see the result. Just me reload this. So you can see it has taken away all this place, and this cell is merged with the rest of the columns. So this way you can merge the column horizontally. So col span helps to merge the columns horizontally. Now we want to merge this project. So what we can do, it is given on the 18th November. So let us open the data here, TD, and then this come on the last because we want to merge the project one. So what we can do, TD is equal to TD, and then we'll say here row span, and then we say here how many rows we want, 1 2 3 4 including this. So we'll write 4 over here, and then this way we'll do that, and these extra ones we can remove it. These extra projects we can remove it because we don't need them. So here we can remove from rest of the rows. Now save and see the result. Reload this page. So you can see the project is merged. This project is merged with all these 4 rows. So as you see, how can we use row span and col span? So you can see here row span does what, and even you can see how this col span works. So this way you can try very easily these commands and try to follow. Now what else we can do with this? Here we have understood col span and row span. Now you can see this project is coming in middle. So this is whenever we use vertical alignment, so by default it is middle. Now if you want to bring this project, this text on the top, so now we can use V align. So with the row span only, vertical alignment when we need, then we use the attribute V align. V align is equal to top because already it is in middle. So let us write top. Okay, now save and see. So it has come on the top, and horizontally when we want to align, then it is always by default it is left. Then you can change it into either center or in right. So let us use here center. So with the col span we'll use here center. So now here we will write align, not V align. Align is equal to center. Center. Now let us save and run. Then you can see it has come in the center. This is by default value of the horizontal alignment, left, and after changing it has come into the center. If you want, you can do it here also. Now this is the we have learned about the TD, attribute of TD, row span and col span, and also we have learned how to use V align, and even we have learned about how to use align attribute with TD. Now children, let us see this table. It is coming quite big in horizontal, means this in this horizontal size it is coming quite big. If you want to make it height, you want to increase this table's height, then you can use the another attribute of the table tag. Let us move to the table tag, and we can increase the height of the table. So let us see height. You can give the values in the pixel also or in the percentage also. Suppose here I'll take 70%. So just write 70% within a bracket and just see what will be the result. Here, let me reload this page. So you can see the table has increased like this. Okay, its height has increased. Now if you want to increase its width also, you can increase. So here now I am going to use its width is equal to, suppose I make it 100%. Okay, so let's see what will be the result. See, it has covered the whole place. So this way it covers the whole space of the page and the 100% height width. Now let us see, children. If you want to give in pixels, you can give in pixels. Suppose I give height as a 300 and this width as a 500. Let's see what will be the result. So this way you can change the height and width using pixels also. So here you can see the change. It has come this way. Now if you want to enhance the look of your table, you can do it very easily using body color, table color, TR. Even you can give the color to the border. Even you can give the color to the cell. So you know how to do all this with the using BG color and all. So you can do it. So kindly children, practice and do it in your notebook also. Thank you.